Okay, guys, I know that this was really last minute, but I figured that I needed to jump on here right away because mostly every host post that has been done incorrectly, and I just don't want you guys to be wasting those people on having them host this post for you, and then all of a sudden you're eliminating all of those potentials. Now, the reason how I started realizing that there was a mistake is because for me, on average, 10 host posts will get me 3 orders. Okay, that's an average. Normally it's going to be the one person who I get the 3 orders from. It just takes me 10 people to get them. And when I noticed we were close to 90 or over 90, but there's only been 1 order put in, I knew something had to have been wrong, that we were doing something wrong. So I wanted to get on here immediately before people started wasting all of their host posts on people. And then all of a sudden, now you guys have to refine people to do it. This is a huge outlet to get potential loyal customers, to get loyal customers, to get distributors. Me and Amanda ourselves enrolled probably 50 plus customers last month. The month prior, I enrolled 30 plus customers by myself, but I also am getting 4 to 5 distributors from this every single month. So this thread was really to utilize the host post and be getting stuff. I don't want you guys screwing up what you're doing, and then all of a sudden it backfires on you and you lose all of those potentials. So I understand. I'm definitely not saying that, it was anybody's fault that it was done wrong. That's totally on me. We needed to explain this a little bit better before we stuck that out. I should have explained it, then posted the thread for it. So that's all on me. Super sorry about that. I just thought more people understood how to do it. Not realizing how fast our team has grown. So I'm going to try to my best ability to explain this. I've only been doing it really hard for the past 2 months, but I've been tweaking it myself to get it to the best that I can get it at. So I'm still fairly new as well at doing this, and I'm watching other people do it and be really successful with it. So, if you guys do have questions and stuff, let me know right now. This is being recorded so we can post it so all of our distributors can actually still watch this. So please let me know if you have questions, because I don't want people to be wasting their host posts. First things first is I'm going to pull this up. Let me get to Brandy's group. Oh, speaking of Brandy. You guys, 1 second. I got to text her back too. She's trying to call me. Okay. I'm going to screen share this. Okay. Amanda, do you want to stop typing for a second and unmute yourself, and I'm going to bounce off of you?
Okay.
Okay, guys. When you're doing host to post, this is 4 potentials. Now I'm going to read it to you. Actually, I have to mute you. You guys know the potential success with the host to post. I'm so excited to see what it does for our teams to push us to those promotions. We are taking away the stress of not having products on hand to give away. Meaning, I am going to take over and send out products for you guys. We're going to do it drawing. These are only people who tagged you in the post. 3/4 of people are going to say yes to you, but they're never going to post the status. So you guys don't post every person who says yes. You guys are only posting people who hosted the post for you. Now, Amanda comes and says yes, she'll do it. She forgets about it and never does it. Amanda's name doesn't go on to this. Okay, so this is only for people who are posting, because this is how I'm sending out the free fit 15. I'm also going to go back and make sure that they posted the status, because I need their address. So you guys, they have to be posting the status. If you then I'm going to go to the next part. Here's how it works. Comment on this post with the number of comments and the Facebook and Instagram name of anyone who hosted a post for you. Example, number 1, Sarah Smith, Facebook. Number 2, Sarah Smith, Instagram. That's 2 separate entries because she posted it twice. She wouldn't just get number 1, Facebook and Instagram, because she gets different entry or different entries per post. Now, if Sarah Smith comes and posts again for me next week, she's going to have another number on here. New loyal customers will also get an entry for signing with you. Don't forget to include them. So when the customer enrolls, this, you guys, I'm open to any customer, being that they go into this drawing. So if they enroll from host to post or whatever, they go into this. So you would comment number 4, Sarah Smith, put in LC, and then Facebook. We can see she ordered. Just add her in there. That one I kind of didn't explain very well, but you can add in orders. Next part. Okay. Here's where everybody's getting confused. Okay. Amanda, are you busy?
Nope, I'm just kind of, no, I'm not busy.
What are you doing? Okay.
My kid just spilled orange juice all over my bed.
Go back to doing that. I'm going to mute you. I got it. So, you guys, what I'm doing is I have a sheet of paper. Now, the sheet of paper is how I keep track of my host to post. You'll see it says HAP. That's the abbreviation for host to post. Super, super simple, right? Okay, well, I don't have the piece of paper. That's okay. What I'm doing is I'm sending 100 messages a day. This has nothing to do with a status. This has nothing to do with anything else. I'm trying to hit triple diamond, so I'm sending an additional 100 messages a day. I'm going to do those right before I lay down at night, and I'm going to send out 100. So they have all night to respond to me. You guys pick and choose when works for you. I'm going to pick 100 people on my feed. You can print off your friends list, or you guys can go to your active friends, or you guys could, there's tons of different ways. Go to your active friends on Messenger, active friends on Facebook, print out your friends list. And I'm going to pick 100 people in a row. And I'm going to say, hey, I am super close to a huge promotion, and I'm wondering if you'd be willing to post a status for me. And in return, you could win a bunch of free products. Provide you the status, and then you would copy and paste it on your wall and tag me. Is this something you would be willing to do for me? 100 messages a day. That's all you send them, okay? Now, I don't know where people are getting confused, so if you have a question, please speak up. So I send them that. When they say yes, I say, awesome, thank you. I will send you a status, and then you can tag me in it. And you'll automatically be in the drawing for the free Fit 15 pack, and any orders will be additional entries. That's it. Then, before they even respond, I send them this part. Hey friends, my friend Jenica is looking for models to try her 2-day cleanse. It's all natural too. It's super gentle and aloe-based, and you can even eat on it. You can drop it anywhere from 3 to 10 pounds from this. Just drop an emoji if you'd be interested. They post that on their Facebook wall. They tag you in it. You guys do not want to have it so that tags are being shown. You guys need to go into your settings and make it so you have to approve people who tag you. Anybody have any questions so far? I'm going to keep on going with this, but is there any questions so far? Please, tell me, because this has been a heck of a day with host to post. I don't know where people are getting confused. And
Can we add there too that, like, this isn't meant to be like message after message after message? I mean, it is in a sense, but like, you need to actually put some thought into this. Like, don't just keep going and going and going and not even like helping these people out with what to respond, or like, you know.
Yeah, exactly. And like, you guys shouldn't be at 100. You guys shouldn't be close to 100 yet. You know, here's a good example. If you're going executive, you could send out 10 messages a day for host to post. This is additional to your power hour, and this is additional to your 3-3-3 rule. This is just to push you. This is a push. This is not meant to replace work. Extra on top of work. If you're going Ruby, I would suggest you sending out about 20. If you're going Emerald, I would suggest about 50. If you're going Diamond or above, I would suggest about 100. You need to keep them organized. You guys shouldn't be doing this all day long because now you're going to have a massive, massive headache. Now, this is how I simplify this. Now, I'm going to cut it off of the screen share really quick. How I simplify this is when I'm done with my Zooms at night, so you guys know I wake up at 5 in the morning and I'm with you instantly. The first thing I do is I'm on the phone with you guys. I don't have time to be responding to potentials during the day because I'm really helping my team besides the people who are on my calendar. Then what I do is I'm doing power hours, I'm doing this kind of stuff. But after these Zooms, it's my time to work on my business. That's how I schedule my day. So I do, you guys are all on my team, so that's still my business, that's still my work. But my goal is for after at nighttime. That's when I do my goal. So I'm going to send out 100 host-to-post messages. I'm not going to respond to any of them. I'm going to copy and paste word for word. Hey, would you be interested? Hey, would you be interested? Hey, would you be interested? I'm not going to respond because I need to keep copying and pasting. Because if you go to respond to that yes, now you have to copy and paste something new. Be very smart about this, you guys. Don't make this harder than it needs to be. Now, when I'm done sending my 100 messages, I'm going to go do something else. I'm not going to mess with host to post. I'm going to go in and I'm going to go look at my comments and my likes. I'm going to go talk to those people. I'm going to make dinner. I'm going to do something like that. I'm going to let all those yeses build up over about a half hour to an hour of time. Letting all these people respond to you. After they respond to you, I'm going to copy and paste them what to say. I'm going to say, awesome, thank you so much, da, 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 da. I'm going to send that to all the yeses. What I like to do is I stick an emoji at the end, at the beginning, so I can see, okay, these all have heart emojis at the beginning of the conversation, so now I need to go and send them that status. So then after I comment to them, then I send them the status. If you guys are doing this all day long, you guys have no method to your madness, and now you just wasted your whole day. So what happened is you're copying, can you post a status? Then you're copying the status. Then you're going back and copying, can you post a status? Then you're going back and copying the status. Do you guys get what I'm saying at all?
And also, I want to put in that, when you're, responding to these people that say yes, you want to tell them okay, make sure you let me know if you get any comments, or I'll help you with what to say back to these people if they're interested. Add some, I don't know, relationship behind it. Don't just, send them the status and then don't talk to them again and expect to get orders,
I actually message all my people on my host to post myself.
Yeah.
Just because you know what to do. You guys can do either or. But you guys, that's why we have that's why they have the tag option. So now I'm going to show you something cool. Amanda, go tag me in a status. Just write a bunch of letters and tag me. You can delete it in a second.
What, tag you in a status I'm doing?
No, just tag me in anything right away.
Okay, hold on.
Guys, I'm going to show you how I manage this. This doesn't take a long time. I only spend about 20 minutes on this. There is a way to navigate to find your old tags. I don't know how to do it, so I'm going to show you guys something. No, don't mention me in a status. Tag me.
Oh, okay. Hold on. Hold on.
That's a mention.
Oh, okay. Well, hold on.
Just write a bunch of letters. You can delete it in 2 seconds. You don't have to make it pretty or anything.
No, I know, but my computer's slow.
Okay, you guys. Amanda just tagged me in a status. It's my computer loads. See all this? This is Amanda. I don't approve my tags, but wait till you guys see all this. Sorry, you can see a lot of people tag me and stuff that I don't approve. I don't approve tags at all. Okay, I guess I don't have anything I can show you. So many people have tags. I kind of just told on myself, but that's okay. You guys, this is a host to post. See this? I can navigate back to all my old hosted posts. I never responded to this lady because I didn't like the comment. So now, guess what? I'm going to go respond to this lady. You find your old tag statuses, and now you can see all your hosted posts and see if there's comments. So every time you message a person, you guys like what they say. Do not like it unless you message them, because that's how you're going to keep track. You're going to like it, and then you're going to message them. You're going to reply directly underneath them and say, messaged you. What I noticed is 3/4 of people, we're not friends with them. So what happens is it goes to their other folder. So I will literally respond, hey, so-and-so, I messaged you back, or I messaged you. We're not friends on Facebook, so it went to your other folder. If you can't figure that out, just shoot me a message and it will load. That's it. Now you guys can see I get tagged a lot. Here's another hosted post. I never responded to it yet because I've been busy. Here's another hosted post. Here's another hosted post. Wow, you guys, look at how crazy cool this is. Here's another hosted post. This lady commented multiple times, and I'm turning that lady into a distributor because she had so many responses. So what happens is when they're having all these, you guys, 1 second. When you guys have people who have multiple responses on hosted posts, you can go around and return and say, hey Stephanie, like I've seen that you have so much responses on your post. Have you ever thought about doing what I do? Because it seems like you do really, really good at this. This is just 1 out of 40 plus products that we have. Now she's interested in becoming a distributor. Let's say you happen to get an order from that. Now they're interested. Now she's like, holy crap, I'm even getting orders off of this. Is anybody not understanding what I'm saying? I feel like I've lost everybody.
I think pretty much like take your time with what you're doing. Don't rush it. Like
you guys don't want to be sending messages all day.
Yeah.
You know, organize your plan and follow it. Another tip I have, don't be doing multiple products. Now you really messed up because this is easy to copy and paste, switch to this one, switch to that one. Send out the hosted post all at once. Wait for everybody to say yes. Send out what they need to post. Now you wait and tag, and now you have a response for every person who says me. You copy and paste that, and now you send it to every person who says me. There's only 3 times you should copy and paste throughout your entire day of host to post. So you shouldn't be bouncing back and forth. Give them time in between. You don't have to respond to people instantly either. You know, don't wait a week like I did. That was really not good. But, you know, I see people are making this way harder. You guys only want to do, in my opinion, 1 product a week. So this week, right now, I'm actually doing wraps, but I'm very advanced in host to post, and I'm not confused. When BOA wraps are done, I'm doing cleanse until Sunday. After that, I'm going to switch to Fat Fighters. After Fat Fighters, I'm going to switch to who knows what. You know, so then it's easy, copy, paste. Now, you guys have notes in your phones. If most of you have iPhones, it's really easy to navigate. It just says notes. And then you guys can copy and paste every little detail. It's so easy. You guys, on average, 10 hosted posts for me is 3 orders. So if you guys are having 100 people host a post for you, do the math. That should have been a lot of orders. Anything to add into this? Any questions? Ask me something. Even if you think you know, at least ask me because this is being recorded. Margaret.
I appreciate you going through this. I know that the video that they did or the call that they did a few weeks ago, yep. I tried that at home and I was just going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And it was like crazy. And I was like, there's got to be something else. So thank you.
Yeah. You know, and I've been messing with this for about 6 months now. And I knew there was a gold mine in this. But I was trying to organize it to my best ability because it was so hard to keep up with. I was working 8 hours on host to post today. And I'm like, gosh, these girls are nuts. How are they maintaining their entire team and hosting a post and doing all of this? I'm like, this is crazy. This is a whole full-time job. So
right.
It's nuts. But here's how I organize my system now. If you turn off those tags, make a system. In your guys' binder that I had you made, you guys write down cleanse. This week is cleanse. Next week, let's do fat fighters. The week after that, keto coffee. The week after that, somebody throw out a good product.
Wraps.
Wraps. I mean, you could do wraps this week.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll repost wraps. I'm actually going to delete the entire thread for host to post, and we are going to restart, and this is going to go in there. Pick one product. I'm going to start you off all on wraps because wraps are on BOGO today and tomorrow still. Pray for an extension. Go in, once a week, I write on my Facebook wall, who would be willing to post a status for me for in return you get free product. I'm only doing that once a week. The real part of it is in the message that you're sending to your Facebook friends. Margaret, do you have another question? You don't have to raise your hand, just talk.
No, I'm good. Yeah, I really appreciate it.
Yes, no problem.
I'm excited to get started. And especially like if you work a full-time job and then you're trying to do this too, it's like mind-boggling. So yeah, it's really a lot of clarification.
Yeah, and I'm going to explain to you guys really quick how I go through and how I organize this because I was just telling Amanda, I said, Amanda, you don't understand. I said, you could be pulling 50 plus orders if you do this the right way. It's all about staying organized. So I'm going to explain to you guys exactly how I'm going to do it. And I want you guys to write this down, okay? And I'm going to write it down with you because you guys are going to follow my lead and I'm going to stick to this plan. I'm going to post a post. I'm going to write it in the group. You guys are going to see what the outcome is. Every single Wednesday, I'm going to post a host a post. So PHAP every Wednesday. The only reason I'm posting about it is because I'm always adding on Facebook. So if somebody is still interested or somebody wants to do another post for me, they can. So every Wednesday, I'm going to post a status about it. Every day, I'm going to message X amount of people. So my message goal is going to be 100. So every single day, and I'm going to write it in my calendar, every day, message 100 HAPs, post a post. Now, I'm going to message my host a post at 7 p.m. because 7 p.m. is usually the latest I do anything unless I'm on a Zoom with you guys. And during messages, I'll do those. I'm going to send them that status, and then I'm going to go on with my life. Okay? So if you guys got to make dinner, if you guys want to do this when you wake up in the morning, if you guys want to do it on your lunch break, schedule it around your schedule. I'm going to do it at 7. After I'm done messaging, it should only take me 10 minutes to message 100 people. I'm going to go make dinner. Once I'm done making dinner, I'm going to copy and paste what it says in the group of Brandy's group that I posted. Awesome, thank you. I'm going to provide the status. You tagged me in it, blah, blah, blah. Now I'm going to send that to every person who said yes. I'm going to let them build up so I'm not copying and pasting and going back and forth. Then I'm going to eat dinner. Okay? And then I'm going to copy and paste the status, send them the status with the picture when I'm done eating dinner. Do you guys see how that it was only 30 minutes of work, 10-minute increments, and it probably won't even take you 10 minutes, and you should have just got out 100 messages. In my opinion, 40% of those people respond, and I get about 3 orders per 10. Now, that doesn't mean every 10. That's just I've noticed if I had 100 host posts that are posted, I'm getting roughly 30 orders. So, sometimes I'll have 30 people post it. I won't get a single order. The next time I'll have 2 people post it and I'll get 10 orders. Okay, does everybody kind of understand how I'm doing that? Now, next week, so we're going to do wraps this week, and I'm going to re-amp this thing in Brandy's group. Power Hour after this is going to be canceled, and I'm going to get all of this fixed. So we're going to do wraps this week. Next week, we're going to do the cleanse. The next week, we're going to do the fat fighters. The next week, we are going to do stretch mark cream. I don't know. What do you guys think's good? I don't know if that's a good one. Kind of.
I get hits on the hair, skin, and nails.
Yeah, we can do hair, skin, and nails.
Yeah. Okay. And you guys, that's a good one actually. You guys don't have to follow. Once you guys know what to do, you guys can make your own schedule. But I want everybody to try to do it this way for this week. So now you guys have your schedule. Every Wednesday, you're going to post about hosting a post, as most of you have done. Every day, you're going to pick an amount of messages based on the rank that you're trying to hit. Now, if you're trying to double rank, send out more messages, but make sure your schedule is organized. Now, take your piece of paper, get a notebook, write halves. Facebook, okay? I'm going to do it with you, so I have it. You're going to write names. These are the people who actually hosted the post for you. I don't need you guys running back to Brandy's page every single time somebody posts for you. You guys are wasting your time. You're going to write names. They should have posted. Not people who said yes, people who actually posted. Then you're going to write interests. And then you're going to write orders. Okay? So this is going to be backwards. And you can see that permanent marker on the other side. This is what it looks like. Post, names, interests, orders. Okay? Now, I had a girl earlier post for me. I don't remember her name, but we're going to call her Brandy. Brandy posted for me, so I'm going to write her name. Next, if once I keep on checking my host posts, I'm going to see there was interest in there. So I'm going to check that she had people interested. Because when I want to go back through and double check everything, I might use her as a potential distributor now. Now, every time I get an order from her status, I'm going to write a little check mark underneath orders. Because if she starts getting mass amounts of orders, there's no reason she shouldn't be in this business. And that's also extra entries. That's how I'm keeping track of my stuff. And now every single night or every time you buy your host to post thing or you get a couple people, go transfer them to Brandy's page. So now you guys aren't bouncing to Brandy's page every time you have a host to post. You guys organize your time a little bit. This job is supposed to free up time. This job wasn't supposed to be an all day, every day kind of thing. So make sure you guys have it a little bit more organized, and then you can go post them on there instead of, going back, forth.
Right, and I kind of want to add in there too that, like, just because you're posting on Brandy's thing doesn't really do anything for you.
No.
It's just, yeah.
Yeah. So you guys, and we mean that in all the nicest of ways, but people who, I don't know. You want to make sure that you guys are doing this the correct way. When I come through, a lot of people are so worried about showing that they're working all the time, I notice, and they're so worried about getting those contest entries. But when it's the end of the month and I come through and swoop you guys all under and post 100 enrollments, you're like, where did she come from? That's because I'm not all over the place. So, you guys keep it organized and you guys will start getting stuff. Don't make your life hard. Don't be copying and paste 35 times a day. You should only copy and paste 3 times in one day. So hopefully I clarified some stuff for everybody. This is a really, really good outlet to get orders. There are people getting 80 plus orders from host to post in 1 month. And they are just keeping it as simple as I am. They're running this for a half hour to 40 minutes a day on top of their power hours, on top of that kind of stuff. Anybody have anything to add? I hope I went over everything. You guys, I'm messaging old loyal customers to host a post for free stuff. I am messaging PLCs and PDTs to do host a post. I am messaging 100 people. If somebody says they don't have money, host a post. If you say you don't have money for product, host a post. You don't have money to join the business, host a post. Because now you're going to see people are interested. You say you don't have, or you're interested or whatever, but you want to try it before you buy it, host a post. There is no reason not every single person should be hosting a post for you. I was just telling Cassie this. She's like, well, she said she doesn't get paid till Friday. I'm like, sweet, host a post. Like every answer I'm going to give you is that. So I really hope I clarified some stuff for you guys. I will redo the thing in Brandy's page. I will repost everything. I'm going to say week 1, and it's going to be wraps. Week 2 is going to be the cleanse. I'm going to give you word for word what to do. You guys message the people who say that they're interested. And then you guys seal the deal just like you seal a normal deal. Don't make this more complicated than it needs to be. Anything to add in?
They get an entry just for making the post, right? Or do they have to get an order from it?
Correct. They get multiple entries from it. So they'll get entries from hosting the post, entries from getting orders, entries for the people who are getting orders, anything.
Okay, and then you mentioned like the tagging settings, like to approve that. Where is that in the settings on Facebook?
You know what? Let's try to figure it out so everybody can do it. I haven't been in my settings on my Facebook in like 2.5 years. Privacy, I would assume. Review all posts you're tagged in. That's what mine says. So if you go drop down, hit settings, hit privacy. I'm not sure because mine's already set like that. So it says there should be something right there that says something about it. Can somebody check who's not private for their tags? If anybody's trying to do it. Mandy, I actually canceled the power hour because we're having a I recorded this. I'll send it to you.
Sorry.
It's okay. I'm gonna send it to you because you're gonna need it. We're trying to figure it all out. Is anybody trying to figure out if you can do that tag thing?
So should I just hop off then?
You can stay to listen to the rest of it. It's okay. I was just telling you it's gonna go longer than the thing.
Oh.
My settings are already on approve a tag. So it should be right there in the settings. So when you hit settings, it should be there instantly. You guys don't want 7,000 people with the same status right on your wall. Now you look tacky. So, it looks like there's 70 people who have the exact same thing that are posting for you. And they're like, well, she has enough. Why does she need me to do it? So, you want that tag on and then it's easily accessible. And I just noticed I can find my old tags by using the activity log to review all my host posts. So boom, everything is there. Any questions, any more comments on this? Anything to add in? I'm going to delete all of that. I'm going to make you guys restart. If you guys had people hosting a post the correct way, leave them in there. I don't want somebody to win who didn't even do it the right way, or didn't even post for you guys. You guys only should be posting people who actually posted the status, not people who said yes. 3/4 of people who say yes don't ever even post it. It is kind of confusing and it is a big time. It takes a lot of time, but once you guys get that pattern of that, how I do it, it just takes me a half an hour in between making dinner. You could do it when you're making breakfast. You could do it while you're waiting in the school lines to pick up your kid. You could, it's so simple. It's just an add-on. Now, I do need everybody to remember this is not a part of a power hour. So this is an additional add-on to getting those promotions, and this is a push. This isn't meant to replace a power hour. The power hour is still crucial. You guys still have to be on your social media accounts doing that 333. You need to be adding. You need to be posting. This is in addition, because if you guys aren't doing that, all you're getting is customers and nobody's seeing you're open for business. But if nobody has any questions, I'm going to get off of here and call Brandy back. I will get this all situated and reposted and sent to you. And then you guys can repost in your entries that did it the correct way. Nobody has any questions? I'm going to get off here. You guys have a good night. I'll talk to you later.